This is real Rage Night hours.
Okay, I deadass have no idea what to do for an opening skit, so we're just gonna roll with that. I, like many people my age, play video games. Gaming is probably my favorite form of media ever. Like seriously, I've probably spent a good portion of my life just sitting on my ass playing games. And I love it! And plus, video games are such an easy way to connect with people. Even if it's a guy in his 20s blasting his Spotify playlist over the microphone. I mean, you could blast your music in real life, but someone would probably shut that down. Online, however...
Thanks. Keep our swords in our hands.
Hey man, could you please shut off the music? Nah, I'm good.
Let's fight the mobs.
I'm gonna mute you now. If you don't like the music, you can just mute them. And that's really relieving. Because if you tried to mute them in real life, you'd probably be facing criminal charges. Anyway, back to the topic of the video. I'm gonna be telling you guys some of my personal favorite video games. I'll give you a brief summary, some history about the game if I have any with it. And yeah, let's go. Mortal Kombat! Mortal Kombat. Hey, I'm just gonna pause it here. Major violence warning. Mortal Kombat was a series created by Midway, and the current creators are a company called NetherRealm. Now, I actually learned about this game through another one of NetherRealm's games.
Who's that?
Video game. Injustice: Gods Among Us. Oh, I love that game. For those who have played Injustice, you probably know where this is going. Scorpion was a playable character in that game. I found this character really intriguing, so I decided to do a bit of research. And then I discovered Mortal Kombat 9. However, I never ended up playing this version of Mortal Kombat until multiple years later. The first Mortal Kombat game I ever played was Mortal Kombat X at a friend's house. And this game caused me to have one of my biggest gamer rage moments. A couple videos ago, I mentioned a friend who beat me in Mortal Kombat, and I mentioned how I'm still mad about that. And guess what? I am! Alright, let me paint the picture for you. It was the last round of the set, meaning I won a round and he won a round. And this absolute gremlin had the magic pixel of health left. A special move would have chipped him out, but your boy was a noob! So I bought main an MK11. And he ended up winning. I still had a good portion of my health bar left. But he was all like, nope, this is mine. Bye bye, bitch. And after watching my health bar drop to nothing, I let out a sentence that me and all the people present will never forget. No! Frick. My butt. Look at your fricking health! This is bull poop. Except I didn't say frick. My friend then proceeded to tell me that his parents were home. But they didn't actually hear me, so I got off fine. Anyways, past that. Mortal Kombat 11. First time I played it was at the same friend's house. And then around the beginning of my first year of high school, my friend decided to sell his PS4, so I bought it off of him. Then a few weeks later, I decided to purchase a physical copy of Mortal Kombat 11. And I have sunk in hundreds of hours into that game. Despite the fact that I won Best Fighting Game of the Year Award 2020, it is not the godfather among all fighting games, or video games for that matter, but it's still a solid game. You should give it a try if you have a strong stomach. Also, something I find hilarious in an awful way is that this mortal man can get stabbed through the frickin' head and then just get up like it was a slap. Alright, on to the next video game. I'm gonna punch you in the face. You better prepare for it. This is a game you've probably never heard of, and I don't blame you. Facebreaker, KO Party for the Nintendo Wii. How did I get this game? Well, almost a decade ago, I got it for Christmas. And throughout my younger years, I probably spent way too much time playing it. It was a boxing game that required the Wii remote and nunchuck. And just like real life boxing, the target is to knock out your opponent. There are two ways of doing this in this game. The first way is by TKO. The other way is by hitting them with your Facebreaker, which is your super move. Hitting your opponent long enough will build up a meter. Once that meter is full, you can unleash a special move. The more meter you build up before releasing your special move, the more damage it does. And completely filling up your meter gives you access to your Facebreaker, a powerful instant knockout that requires interaction to finish. Like seriously, you have to interact in order to finish the move. If you don't move your arm slightly within that time span, you just go back to fighting. How do I remember all this? Good question, I have no idea. A little while back I decided to play it, and then I realized this this game isn't very good, because younger me thought that criticism was illegal, just another product of EA. Next game, or should I say franchise. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Oh, Pokemon. A series much beloved by me and millions of people across the globe. Anybody who's seen my channel introduction knows my favorite Pokemon, Golurk. Not a very popular Pokemon, but my god, this thing is cool as hell! It's a ghost statue that has thrusters in its arms and legs, which it uses to fly. Also, it reminds me of Al from Fullmetal Alchemist. In that series, it's beautiful. Another reason why Golurk is my favorite Pokemon is that it's from Gen 5. And I really like Gen 5. There are two reasons why Generation 5 is my favorite generation of Pokemon. Number one, Pokemon Black version 2 was actually the first Pokemon game I ever completed. And number two, gee, I wonder why. It's not as though Generation 5 has some of the sickest designs in Pokemon history. I have played through 3 Pokemon games. Black 2, Moon, and Ultra Sun. And then I also played Pokemon Go, but I consider that a spin-off. And after playing through all 3 of these games, I was not disappointed. Moon was pretty fun, Ultra was basically the same but better, and I love everything about Black 2, especially the map layout. Look at this, it's beautiful! All 3 of the games I talked about today have been very different. Mortal Kombat's a gore fest, Facebreaker's a heaping pile of... and Pokemon is, well, Pokemon. So that should give you the hint of diversity in video games. Welcome to the end card. Hope you guys are having a fine day. I've been debating making this video for about a year now, and I'm pretty happy with the end result. My videos are also just better quality now. Like in my old plushie videos video, I started using Flash at 24 FPS, and my god does it make a difference. Not only that, but I now edit my videos. So you want a green screen? Boom. But besides this, I may tackle the same subject of video games again, but at a later date. This is a topic I'm pretty passionate about. Anyways, my armored allies, you have a good day and don't die. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, today's question is asked by Chris Crafter, and they ask, what's under the mask?